My don't know, my Wi-Fi is too slow today. It's very slow currently, but I've posted just like 15 minutes ago my March third week trading results. So this is the final week of the month now. So let's get into it. Firstly, we have USD Japanese yen. What are we looking for? Same as Australian CAD Japanese for the previous week. I was just waiting for the retest for on that pair, which I took, but I'm no longer interested in it, because even if I also place it here, you can see for this one I still need a deeper pullback to that zone right there. We still need that deeper pullback. Yeah. Then GBP JPY, you can see we are already rejecting this zone, even though the weekly closed bullish. But if you switch to the 4 time frame, on the daily time frame, you can see that we're at the level where we always look for sales. We are at our OG level. This is where we are always looking for our buys. So that's where the market is here. So that's where the market is, and currently, if we can just drop to the 4 hour time frame, you can see we even made a nice bearish double top, which shifted the 4 hour to now bearish, and you can see we broke below and came to retest. We had this nice engulfing 4 hour engulfing. So we had the 4 hour engulfing. So if we switch to the 2 hour time frame, it's the same thing, and probably the most logical setup would be after this nice pin bar for me. Then let's say right there, then you put your stop loss right above this here. Yeah, right above this level there. So let's say then you see the market started dropping, and now we are back at our entry level. So I believe market opens at Sunday 17 now, I think around 5 p.m. So if we miss this trade, we might just wait for the break and retest of this zone to then sell. Or likely, if we can still find the market roaming around this zone, then we can catch that nice bearish engulfing. But at this point, I expect market to just drop. That's the overall move. We expect and USD Japanese to now just drop, because we've been consolidating. No, I can't say consolidating, but we've been trying to shift this and break below this level. You can see how much it has been, but this upcoming week, I expect this push to the downside heavily. Especially if we break this zone here, this will be another day level. If the daily candle, which will be on Monday, can break below, that would be nice for us to just wait the nice retest to then sell. Then we have Euro CHF. Should forgive me for the Wi-Fi. It's really slow. And US Euro CHF. This one, we even caught this counter trade right there. We caught this counter trade after the break and retest of that level. Then we took some sales. Yeah, took some sales, I think. Yeah, took some sales. Then I'm just waiting for market to retest to this level, at this zone, to then look for my entry and apply my strategy to buy, sorry. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this market to retrace back to this zone right here, then we'll be well and good catch our buys. But for now, the 4 hour is bearish. The daily is also bearish. Yeah. No. The daily is also still bullish still. And the weekly is very much bullish. Yeah. So that's what I'm waiting for on this trade. Then we have NZD-USD. NZD-USD currently the market has been still bearish very much, and we are just inside this bearish zone. So the reason I picked this market structure is because I believe market can either break below here, so we can catch ourselves to the downside, then sell. But if you look at this pair, we came and reached this zone. We came and retested to this area. Then right now, all I want is the break below, so it can retest the zone. Then I would sell. If I switch to the daily time frame, you see what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can see what I'm talking about right now. Okay, so I'm sure you can see it clearly. So this is what I want this pair to do for me. Just this right there. See? If it won't, then we won't participate in the trade because the overall trend is bearish. But the market right now is bullish on the daily. On the weekly, it's bearish. Sure, on the 4 hour is also bullish. But once we break below and retest the zone, the daily will be bearish, which will be a nice time for us to sell. Then we have AUD card. AUD card, you can see the daily is now bearish. At first, it was very much bullish, very much bullish. Yeah, very much bullish. So, because the main overall trend right here, the market has been very much bearish. Even if you choose this as your lower high, or this one as your lower high, the market has still been very bearish, and all you have to do is look for sales. You see, so I believe we have this sale, and let's say if market does something, let me just make this, even though I don't like drawing these lines, but logically you see if we can have this nice push to the downside and the nice retest, who have this confirmation of even selling the market to the downside even further. You can see, yeah. So now that's not the way we trade. For me, what I'm looking for here is just a simple pullback. All I need is just a pullback to make that nice weak rejection, which is that. Then I can have the full body candle to the downside like that. You see, because I believe now we are back in the selling zone, because this was our first level where we knew we would sell, but market failed to respect it, broke above, tried to sell a bit, failed to respect it, broke even above. You see, but that's the key. If you know where the market is going, even though you see this double bottom right here, you think no, it's going to have the final push. No, unless we break the previous lower high or the previous higher low, then the market will shift. So for now, all I need is that retracement, that nice pullback to then sell. This is on the weekly. Before I even switch on the weekly, on the daily, I already know where we are heading. So now this is now the daily time frame. You see how this thing looks clean? It's just too clean. So this is simply what we want the market to do for us. Either retest and respect this zone, or retest and respect that zone. You see? whichever to respect is the one because after it reaches this zone, we are not just taking the trade right there and then we are now applying my strategy. So we'll see if the strategy will respect this zone, we might sell from here. If it respect from this, even better if it respects from this zone, because then we can capitalize off this trade. If we sell here, wait for the retest again, then add more sales also. You see? Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at on AUD card. Then this is AUD NZD. It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. If it respects this point, I'll add my strategy. If it respects, we'll sell all here because this is moving obviously the same direction. The reason why I even I'm expecting to respect this level is because it has broken below this structure weekly structure point, to showing that this market is in a very nice momentum. You see, yeah, but we'll see. This Australian pairs, let me do them. Yeah. Then I have two counter trades I might take. Yeah, I have Euro USD and GBP USD. These are the only counter trades I might take. I won't say counter trades, I'll just say intraday trades. Yeah, because if I switch on the daily and forward time frame, we are very correct. It's just that we are going against the weekly trend, but we are going with the daily and 4-hour trend. As you can see on the forward trend, we are very, very bearish, sorry. And the daily time frame, the same thing. We are very bearish now. You see? So all I'm waiting for is that nice weak pullback at that zone to then sell this thing. Because we've now taken out this previous higher low. We are now very bearish, and this is the new higher lower low, and this is a new lower high. So I just want that nice pullback at that zone, because the major move is we want to buy at this structure point here. But for the market to reach this level, it has to sell first, you see. So that's what we are trying to capitalize off. That's why I'm calling it a counter trade, you see. But again, I don't take it just based off one time frame. I like to say at least two major time frames, which is the 4-hour and daily, moving the same direction. You see? Yeah. Then I might take and consider to take the trade. Then same thing with Euro USD, and I like that Euro USD closed with a nice weekly engulfing candle. So if you switch to the daily time frame, we have that nice double top. You can see all we need is just that nice retracement retest, then apply our strategy to sell. Yeah, so this is also a trade that might take early in maybe Monday, Tuesday, because it might happen fast. Yeah, same with the British pound. So whichever will happen is the one we might take. Then yeah, so that's it. These are the only pairs we have for this week. These are only pairs we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pairs on those week. So I'll update you as the week goes by. Yeah.